Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name's Teresa and this is Teresa's Life Budgeted. This is our Fun and Finances Friday video where we are going to finish out the month of May. Look at it all, friends. This is like the most savings challenges I have ever finished in a month. And I even counted our Disney collab as one. So, yay. Let's go over a few numbers really quick. So, I went ahead and I totaled up everything for our Disney collab. This saved us a total of $639. Yay! I'm so excited. Like, that is just so exciting for me. I'm stoked. So, let's put these out of the way. Over here. Okay. So, got my Disney collab all put away. I've kind of got my stuff in stacks here. I did go ahead and do all of my math ahead of time just to make life a little bit easier. So, these are our, yes, what are these? These are all of our long-term savings challenges. This is our debt savings challenge, our Christmas savings challenges, and then all of our s'mores savings challenges. So, first thing we're going to do, I've got my little sheet here that we're going to keep track of everything on. I do have my numbers written off to the side here, and we are going to go over them together. So, for our completed challenges, we had a total of 21. Yay! So much more than I usually have. So, I was super excited. So for our s'mores challenges, we have a total of $50. Christmas, we ended up with a total of $179. That is so awesome, friends. Sinking funds, which is going to be our Disney collab and then all of our sinking funds, that is $869. Yay! And then debt, we have a $30 savings that we're going to put towards our debt. So if we add all of these up, we get a total of $1,128. That is, I'm pretty positive, the most I have ever saved. I am so proud of that number. We will go through and we will total everything at the end of them. For each of our categories, we'll go through that together. And then the other thing that I wanted to introduce really quick is I made this up for myself. So my debt goal that I'm working on right now is my husband's car, which is, he has a Corolla. And so I thought it'd be fun to keep kind of a visual tracker as well. And I just looked it up before I made this video that our balance on there is $10,635.66. So, I can't even color it in a fun color for his car because his car is white. So, but we can go ahead and color in 4 of them actually. Because I've got it, each car is $264.50. So, what do we got? We got 5, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So, it's 45 cars that I've got on here because that's what fit on the page. 2, 4, 6, 8, yep, 9 of them. So 45 cars, each one is $264.50. So yay. Let's go ahead. Let's just do it blue. And like I said, we can color in 4 cars. So let's see. Do we want to we're just going to kind of mark out the numbers. We're not going to. Okay, I lied. I am going to color it in. So give me just a minute. I'll be right back. I realize you guys can't really see that anyway. So, of course, why did I pick something that you have to color in? Because my coloring skills are just not there. But we have 4 of them complete. So, I don't know how far we'll make it this year, but I am hoping to have this car paid off within 2 years is my goal. So, hopefully, fingers crossed, with working at it, we will get there. All right, so that is that done. We'll get that out of the way. just a little something I wanted to share with you. You can make yourself all sorts of different things on Canva and stuff like that. So let's go ahead. What do we want to start with? I think the first thing we're going to do is we are going to put our money into the proper categories in our sinking funds, and we're going to divvy out our sinking funds. So I'm super excited about that. So for Christmas, let's go ahead and get all of these opened up and put together. Okay, we're going to give this a quick double count to make sure I did add this up right. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79. Yep, 179. We're going to put in, not that one. We're going to tuck that in the front of our Christmas. Then we're going to do all of our like random little categories, and then we will divvy them out where they need to go. And let's put our s'mores ones back here because that's separate. Okay, so both of these ones are for our savings account. They came out of our $1,000 binder. So we saved a total of $79 this month into there, which is awesome because my goal for my savings account is to add $1,000 for the year. That's the goal. Next, why do I keep looking back there? They're over here. Next, we have this one, our Cozy Cat Sticker Savings from Doodle Dollarz. I got that off of her Etsy. It's just so cute. I love it. And so we've got 75 there that is going to go into pets, which I believe is all the way at the back of this one. Yep. So pets. What do we got next? Next, we have gifts. We actually finished some sinking funds this time around, so that was super exciting. And we've got $51 in gifts, which I believe is in this one. Yep. Okay. And we're putting that into our gifts one. Sorry, friends. I know I'm kind of all over the place. And then this one is towards vacation. And that is getting $25. And that is over here in our vacation fund. Okay. Now that we've got those out of the way, let's go ahead and start in our green binder. Let's start with silver and gold. And what we're going to do is, if you have been on my channel for a while, I did this with my Snowball Fight collab as well. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to roll a 6-sided die, and then we'll go that far through, and we're just going to keep going through our category here. So number 2, go to silver and gold. Got a 3. We'll go to Christmas. Got May there. 3 again. This one's for savings. 1, 2, 3. Vacation sinking fund. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's going to vacation. Taxes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Honey's gift giving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Emergency fund. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one is going to end up going with our s'mores challenges, because that's our emergency fund, is our month ahead. So we're going to tuck that back there. And that's the end of this category. I will say also, where is it? Well, we'll get it when we get there. Okay. Oof, my goodness, friends. She's a mess, but we're getting there. And I don't remember where I left off, so we're going to just start over in the pile here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. for cars. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's for gifts. I like it doing it this way because everybody's going to get something. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 for random needs. Medical, 1, 2, 3. Prime, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Backyard, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Home repairs, 1. And we only got 1 left. And that is going to pets. Why did I think I was going to have an extra one? I don't know. Losing my mind, friends. I thought for sure I had an extra one for some reason, but I don't. Okay, so that is all of them. What else do we have? So we have our debt money here, our $30. And I am just going to set that aside. It's going to go back to the bank, and it's going to go onto the Corolla. So we will just set that off here to the side, put our board in there. What else do we need to do? Our s'mores. Where did I tuck that one in there? Is it still back here? Oh, there it is. So for our s'mores, our emergency fund. Let's see, what did we get? Oh, because I picked up all my prop bills as well. Oh, goodness, friends. I am a mess, as per usual. So let's see. What do we want to do first? Let's go ahead and do our s'mores next, and then we will go through our categories and see what we got for each of them, I think. Is that what I want to do? You know what? No. We'll save s'mores for last. So let's just set that. I do, however, want to just count it up real quick. Or no. Let's not. Oh, you know me, friends. I can never make up my mind. Okay. That's what that's. Okay. How many times can I say okay? Alrighty. Let's go ahead. Let's do our... because we're going to condense these as we go as well. I got to get this money out of my way. It's a good problem to have, I know. Let's go ahead, start in our green binder. We're going to just go down our list as we do. And let's see what we gave to each category and what our new balances are. I'm so excited. Okay. So for our silver and gold, normally he only gets $20, but today he got $20, $40, $41, $42 into silver and gold. Yay. My husband will be very excited. So 42. So let's see, what are we up to now? We might be able to put in a prop coin. Or a prop coin. A prop bill. I'm so used to our prop coins at our s'mores challenges. So we now have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Yay. So I will keep track over here with our back to the bank. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but I'm just going to write it on a scrap piece of paper. Back to bank for May. So we've got silver and gold. It's got a $100 bill. So let's grab ourselves 100. And then we've got 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 124 now. Yay. He's getting close to being able to buy another one, so awesome. Next up, we have Christmas. So we have our 179 that we originally had, and then we're putting May. And May brought in 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38. Yes, I love it. We are definitely putting some prop coins in here today. All right. So let's see what we're putting grand total into our Christmas fund. We've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 92. Yay. We got 2 prop bills right off the bat. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So $217 that we're putting into Christmas this week, or this month. So Christmas, 200, unless we have enough to do an extra one, which I don't know if we will or not. But I think we might have enough now to get ourselves our first $500 prop. Wouldn't that be exciting? All right. 1s, 5s, and 10s. All right, let's see what we've got here. We've got 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, let's see what we've got, friends. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get to put in our first $500 prop bill. Yay! I'm so excited. So now in Christmas, we have $641. Yes, that is so awesome. And we're putting an extra 200 of that into our bank account. So be earning some interest. All right, next up for savings. So on top of our $1,000 savings, oh, that was what it was. This one for August, we've got 20, 30, 40, 41. But instead of just throwing it in there, I am, you know, double dipping a little bit, I know. But we're going to go ahead and put this into our $1,000 savings binder, and we're going to play with it. So we're going to use this along with our money next month to stuff our savings challenges. So we're bringing in 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, $79 into our savings account. And I think we might be able to do a prop bill finally in here. Won't that be exciting? So we do have, I'm not going to pull it out. I've got my 1,000 that's in it right now. And then we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1. Yes. Woo woo. Sorry, friends. Had to sneeze. So we're putting a prop 100 in for savings. Yay. So now we have $1,100 in the bank. And then we have 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. So we're now at $1,169. Awesome. Next up, we have my husband's PTO fund, vacation sick fund, and we are putting $40 in there today. So let's see what we're up to now. Oh, well, we're up to 40 because he didn't have anything in there right now. Great part is we should be able to start building this up because I guess he's supposed to get some sick time now. So we shall see. Still not sure on how the vacation and everything will work. So for vacation, we're adding an extra 42, and we had 25 from a savings challenge. So how much are we putting into vacation? We have 20, 40, 60, 65, 66, $67. And looks like we have some money in here. So let's see, what do we got now? Might have enough for a prop bill, maybe. Okay, let's see. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. I love it. Here's hoping we run out of prop bills. Vacation is getting 100. So we got 100, 10, 15, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So 125 now in our vacation fund. Awesome. See, this is why it's fun to do these big challenges with all the little parts to it, because then you can put a little bit in each. It makes it exciting. Alrighty, taxes is gonna get $20, $40, $41, $42. And we do have some money in there. Nice. So we now have $20, $40, $50, $55, $56, $57. Honey's gift giving money. We are adding in $20, $30, $35, $36, $37, $38, $39. Nice. So let's grab one, and then we can turn this into another 20 right off the bat. Okay. Ooh, I think we got enough, friends. We get to put a $100 bill in here. All right, we got 50, 70, 90, 100. So, Honey's gift money. It's getting 100. I love it because we're putting some money back in the bank, which is what I've been wanting to do. I was starting to worry about how much money I had sitting here. All right, we've got 100, 20, 21, 22, 23. Emergency fund money we did put in with our s'more savings, so that will get added. Oh, but we can at least put it on here what we added. Maybe. There we go. So we're adding in July's, which is 2045. So we're just going to put plus 145. Because I wrote it down. And I didn't want to white it out. All right. Now we're going to do our more used categories. And see what we're adding in here. And if we can put anything back to the bank. All righty. This one. For cars, we're adding $30. So now we have 20, 30, 40, 45, 46. Gifts, we've got our 51 that we finished in a savings challenge. And we're adding 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48. Nice. So how much are we adding in here? So gifts, we're adding 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. Oh my gosh, friends, that's awesome. We're adding $99 to our gift fund. Awesome. So do I have $1 in here? I do. So we're going to grab $1 and we are going to put in a Prop 100. So gifts is getting 100. So now in gifts we have 100, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. I love it. Random needs. That's the fun part about this one too, is they're kind of bigger ones, so it does give us a nice boost. We're adding 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. And a 10, so that'll be $59. Well, I do have a 50, so let's grab that. For 2 20s and a 10. We're getting there, friends. getting to where we're getting at least 100 in each category. All right, medical, we're adding $20, $40, $45, $46, $47. And it has some money in it, which is awesome. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74. That's funny, 47 to 74. Prime, we're adding our movies to watch, which this was our smallest one. We've got 20, 25, 26, 27, $28. Still something though. Okay. I think we have enough for a prop bill. We've got 50, 60, 70, 80, or 50, 70, 80. No. That was 100. Oh my gosh. 50, 70, 90, then 100. I'll get there, you know. So prime, we're going to have 100. Then 5, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 115. Nice. Sorry, friends. My brain wandered there for a moment. Next up is our backyard category, which is our pool fund also. More commonly known in our house as the pool fund. We're adding $30. And I did go ahead and pull out the money that we had already spent. So I took that $1,000 out. And now we can see what we actually have in here. So left in our pool fund, we have 1, 2, 3, 400 in the bank for 20, 30, 35, 36, 37. 437. Out of that 1,000, he still has 267.44 of this. So, just because that was kind of our budget that we had set was that $1,000. So, then you got to start saving for next year and for closing the pool and for all the things. All right, next up we have home repairs. We're adding $36. So now in home repairs we have 100 in the bank. 20, 40, 50. $150, $55, $56, $57, $58. $158 in home repairs. Nice. And last but not least, we have our pets category, which we've got 75 from our savings challenge. And how much do we have from Pocahontas here? We've got 20, 40, 41, 42. Ooh, so awesome. So we have 50, 70, 90, 110. We get to get ourselves a prop bill. Maybe, if I can get one. 110. Okay, so pets. Yay, pets finally hit 100. We've got 100, 10, 15, 16, 17 that we're adding. Oh, that's all we're adding. There's more in there. Awesome sauce. Okay, so now in pets, we have 100, 20, 40, 50. So let's get that 50 back. $150, $155, $56, $57, $58, $59. So $159 now in pets. Awesome. And my absolute favorite part is that we are putting some money back in the bank. So what do we got? We got $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $900 we're putting back in the bank. That is awesome. I am so happy about that. Okay, so we got all of these done. Now, we're all done on here. But look at it. Look at all the money we saved up, friends. There's so many of these that are over 100 now. That's awesome. So let's go ahead. Put this. This is all of our money that we are sending back to the bank so far. Well, that's what we're sending back to the bank, but it'll look bigger in a minute once we condense this. Plus this $30 that we're putting back for our debt payment. So we can put that in there. We'll use this to condense here in a minute, though. So instead of pulling in our extra 5s, we've got this money this month, which is 20, 40, 45. So let's go ahead and switch these 20s out for 5s for right now. So we need 40. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. That worked out perfect. So 45. And then we should have $50 in our s'more. So let me get this all pulled apart real quick. All right, friends, real quick, I just have to say that is a ton of savings challenges that we finished. So that is so awesome. Let's give this a quick double count and see how much we are bringing into our s'mores. Our month ahead savings, we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95. So close to 100, but that is awesome. That is a good chunk we get to stick in there. So let's go ahead. I did talk about it in one of my other videos that I changed out my savings challenges slightly. So I redid them and they are now paper instead of being just laminated. So I can just color them with regular markers, which I feel like will make my life a lot easier. But like I said, I also went through and changed my categories some. So I rewrote them all in ink on there. Went with a fun little rainbowy on there, but the thing is we condensed. So now instead of having my electric, gas, water, and trash separate, those are all in one bundle in my budget. So I changed that all to one, and I combined the money we had for DTE and water and trash, and that is now in our utilities. So once we finally get back here to it, we do have money in it. And I condensed that the best I could with what I had because the amounts changed. And you know how I like my amounts to be the same. And then one of our categories on here was slightly different. So I added a little bit of the money from that. Plus, we had an extra $3. So we are so close to $100 we're putting in. But our categories are a little bit different now. So by combining those, we've brought in a couple of new categories as well. If you're new to my channel, the way I do mine is I don't do the snowball challenge because I don't want them to roll through because I like my squares to be a set amount. But the way we play is internet gets $1, life insurance gets $2, TV gets $2, tractor gets $5, Honey's car gets $5. Gas gets $6. That went up as well. This was the one we had to add some money to. And now our new categories, we've got eating out. So $8 for this one. Allowance is $8 for this one. And then I flip back to the front and we do it all over again. So internet gets $1. Life insurance gets $2. TV gets $2. who knows? Maybe we'll finish one today, friends. Won't that be exciting? Tractor gets 5. Honey's car gets 5. There's no guarantee of that, but it would be cool if it did happen. Gas gets 6. Eating out gets 8. Not Honey's car. I'm used to that being the last one. Allowance gets 8. And then we flip back to the front again. Internet gets 1. Life insurance gets 2. TV gets 2. Tractor gets 5. Honey's car gets 5. Gas gets 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I have $3 left. So that is not enough to go into the next category. So we just flip back to the front and we go again till we can't go anymore. Internet gets $1. Life insurance gets 2. All right, let's go ahead and see what we got in each category. Let's set these ones off to the side because they'll just kind of be in the way. And let's see what we've got, friends. Well, real quick, let's see. Let's put 2 5s in for a 10. Same with this one. That way I can at least get a couple of 5s. There we go. To help us make our change. Alrighty. So let's see what we get to add into our internet. Internet is going to get $1, $2, $3, $4. So like I said, I'm really excited because now I can just color these in with a marker and that will make life so much easier. So 4 in this one. We did a little fun rainbow. It worked out perfect. After this, it won't be a rainbow anymore. But let's condense here and see what we've got. We have 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, $28. And then we can go ahead and tuck it back in. Just a little bit easier and not quite as messy as it was with the wet erase markers. So life insurance, we're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we get to color in 4. So this was the one I was hoping we could maybe finish, but that is all right. We are very close. Maybe next month we might actually finish one. Won't that be exciting, friends? I won't be able to contain my excitement when we finally finish one. Okay, because we only have 3 more to go. So now we have 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, $48. TV, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6. So we can color in 3 of them, finish that line. You know, it's funny because certain colors, you just want them, you expect them to almost be a scented marker. Because I'm looking at this purple and I'm going, I just feel like it should smell like grape. All right, let's see. What are we at now? We now have 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Very nice. Well, not halfway. Close, though. Next up, we have the tractor. We're adding $15. So 3 squares to fill in. And I am not the best at coloring these in, especially when I try to go fast. Then I go way out of the square. Oh, well. Can't win them all, you know. All right, let's put that 10 and 2 5s there for a 20. We now have $50, $70, $80. That's some good progress there. Next up is Honey's car. It also got $15. So this is what I mean. Once we get to the higher up ones, it's going to be, we either won't make it very far or we're going to have to up our budget that I put in. Which would be nice also. I hope it doesn't take forever, you know, to get to a full month, but you just never know. All right, 10 and 2 5s for a 20. So we now have $70 in Honey's car fund. Well, not in his fund, in that line of our budget. Gas, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sorry, I made that awkward. $18. So that's 3 of them. So we get to finish one line and start another. I love that we were able to add in the extra. That's nice. Gave us an extra little boost. All right, let's see. We now have 20, 40, 50, 55, 60. $61, $62, $63, $64, $65, $66. Some of them, like that one, that the amount changed. I did my best to keep our numbers kind of right. All right, eating out, we're adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $16. So we get to color in 2 squares on our new category. I was just thinking about it. I'm like, well, I could either start the rainbow over again, or we could maybe go backwards in the rainbow now. Who knows? All right, we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. $16 here as well. So 2 squares on our allowance. I know $400 seems like a lot, but that's for my husband and I both. So we each get about $50 a week. And we don't usually spend it all, and the extra I take out in cash, and we keep that for our fun money when we want to go do something that would involve cash. It's like go to the casino or something. So, all right. That was it for our categories, friends. Look at all these ones we got back. Crazy. But yes, I'm excited to see if we will get through them faster, how it's going to work out. But look at all of the money we get to take back to the bank, friends. Finally, we get a good chunk to send back. Alrighty, friends, we had a lot today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're stuck around to the end, I appreciate you. But alrighty, friends, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I sure did. I am super excited about all the money we are taking back to the bank. Alrighty, I'll see you in the next one. Bye, friends. Oh, don't forget, hit the like button and hit subscribe if you haven't. Bye.